The reservoirs and dams that allow us to create renewable energy for our customers are also habitats for a range of our state's numerous native species. Working with local, state, and federal agencies, we're able to protect, preserve, and enhance the habitats along the river systems we operate.
The way that we operate and manage our lakes impacts a number of resources, everything from system reliability and hydropower to flood control and recreation, but it also impacts environmental resources. And what we strive to do is not only conserve and protect those environmental resources, but enhance them as well. A great example of some enhancements that we've made is here in the Smith Dam Tail Race. We've built habitat enhancements for fish that not only provide a great place for them to live, but provide a refuge for them when we're passing higher flows. We stock trout in coordination with the Department of Conservation throughout the year. And on our reservoirs, we create fish habitat by the placement of Christmas trees and bamboo structures. And then we put the GPS locations of those sites on our website so that fishermen can easily find them. There are several other areas on our other lakes that we manage for species. A good example is on Lake Mitchell, where we have a wildlife management area for the endangered red-cockaded woodpecker and its habitat. In the near future, we're going to be constructing a waterfowl management area on Weiss Lake, and we've also built several handicap hunting facilities on several of our lakes and have plans for more in the future. Partnering with our shoreline managers, our environmental group reviews shoreline permit applications for federally protected considerations, such as wetlands, historical resources, and threatened and endangered species. One good example is the flattened musk turtle that is native to the Warrior River Basin that Smith Lake is a part of. And we've been working very closely with the Fish and Wildlife Service to find out how we can allow lake residents to do the work that they need to do on their shoreline, like constructing boat ramps, shoreline stabilization and piers, but to do all those things in a way that has the least impact on the turtle and its habitat. Through our shoreline permitting program, we provide lake residents with best management practices on everything from the proper way to apply pesticides to how to maintain native vegetation. These best management practices not only protect ecological resources and species, but they also protect water quality too. And by providing best management practices to lake residents, they can know how to protect the water quality that they use. Water quality is important for a variety of reasons and for a variety of users. We also rely on important partnerships with various water protection groups on our reservoirs so that they can help us maintain and protect water quality. Winter lake level drawdowns help us control aquatic vegetation by exposing plants that grow quickly in sunlit shallow waters to freezing temperatures. Our water storage lakes are drawn down seasonally. Occasionally, our run-of-river lakes are drawn down so that we can perform dam safety inspections and also give lake residents a chance to build and maintain shoreline structures. In recent years, we've discovered threatened and endangered species that may be impacted by these drawdowns. So in the future, we'll be investigating how we can continue those drawdowns with having the least impact on those threatened and endangered species. Alabama Power has to consider impacts to environmental resources in the way that we operate and manage our lakes. For example, in the spring, we hold several of our lakes at a certain elevation to provide ideal conditions for fish spawning. We also have minimum flow requirements at several of our dams to protect and enhance habitat for threatened and endangered species that are in the tail race. Another way that Alabama Power works to protect water quality and ecological resources is through its invasive species and vector control program. We encourage lake residents that have a problem with aquatic plants or mosquitoes to contact us at 1-800-LAKES11 or 1-800-525-3711 so that we can help. The rivers and lakes that we operate and manage are important to us as a company, but to us as individuals too. We live and play here also, so it's important for us to protect these environmental resources for future generations.